Visiting league champions haven't won at Highbury for 13 years and haven't made it to round 5 since 1977. Their 4 previous FA Cup meetings have gone to 5 replays and there's never been more than a goal between the sides. Arsenal have won the FA Cup 5 times and been runners-up on 6 other occasions. Their most recent success way back in 1979 when they beat Manchester United 3-2. Leeds have made it to 4 Wembley finals, taking the cup back to Elland Road just once in 1972. But more of that match later.
And Strachan's kept control, but he's only got speed as a possible target. Rigo who gave it in back. McAllister brushed off the ball by Jensen. Unfairly so. Now Merson on the right. And a strong challenge from Fairclough. Campbell arrives! Cracked it against the woodwork. The best opening so far, and Paul Merson really showing his strength out on the right. He got that right across, and Campbell steaming in at the far post. Cracked it against the angle of post and bar, and it went so high, it went straight over the back of the hoarding behind that goal. Little touch on, speed might get to this. They've looked at Joe Worrell. Arsenal aren't happy with it, I don't think, but Gary Speed has continued his real run of goals. That's now 4 in the last 5 games, his 12th of the season. Gary Speed's name goes into Joe Worrell's book as the first goal scorer, but Arsenal appealed, and I think they might have felt there was a handball. Oh, it was so easy for McAllister to step up there. Strachan the furthest forward, nice touch again, gives it in back. Well, there was a real confidence and precision about the way Leeds broke out then. The interplay by Gary McAllister and Gordon Strachan was really delightful. Linnigan's clearing header. Dorigo, neat back heel. McAllister steps through. McAllister still driven in. Lee Chapman has forced it in. Lee Chapman's 15th of the season. And there was some really delightful play involved in the whole build-up. First that brought the corner, and then with Dorigo's back heel. George Graham was in the Arsenal FA Cup final side, defeated by Leeds in 1972. Alan Clark's memorable goal, giving Leeds the trophy for the only time in their history. Arsenal have won it 5 times, most recently 1979. But they could be on their way out of the competition this season. 2-0 down. Smith. Winterburn. Parlour. Still Parlour. Oh, good shot. Ray Parlour. The exuberance of youth, and maybe that's given Arsenal the way back. On his FA Cup debut, having been out of the side for 5 games with an ankle injury, he stepped through, and despite the strong challenge that he was under from the edge of the box from David Weatherall, got in a really good telling shot. Lots of pace, bottom corner. Bataillou lost possession. Campbell. Shot was blocked by Chris White. Merson. It was comfortable again for John Lukic. After the first shot had been blocked. Linnigan underneath it. Lee Dixon. Inside the last 20 minutes. Hillier. Well, he cut it back well, David Hillier. A ball that looked as though it might have been lost, but it was just too close to Lukic. And the crowd showing their displeasure at what they interpret as some time-wasting tactics by Leeds. Batty to Dorigo. Speed, forced to hurry. Free kick's been given. Crowd of just over 26,500, just becoming a little bit subdued. As Arsenal fail to get the breakthrough. Maybe now, Parler. Merson on his right foot, well struck, fabulous strike by Merson, and bang on cue. It's a different game now, 2-2, and what a wonderful strike by Paul Merson. Stepped inside Fairclough, wide of Lukic. Merson's 5th of the season, an absolute peach of a goal. And having been 2-0 down at half-time, you can't ask more of Arsenal than that. They've made it 2 apiece, and there's still time for a winner. Dorigo. Little Strachan. That time he sold Batty short. This is Jimmy Carter. Campbell. Maybe it's not over yet. Lukic has come off his line. Campbell got a touch, but he didn't quite get the connection that was required. And Kevin Campbell, the chances have come and gone, with a real opportunity to be Arsenal's hero.
The chances for Arsenal have come to Kevin Campbell, haven't they? A couple earlier in the match, which another day he could have tucked away. That one, you had to feel he was going to go round John Lukic. There was no way he was going to put it through him. If he could have taken it wide and clipped it into the net, I think that would have been the winning goal.
But it wasn't, and the rival managers can shake hands. Arsenal 2, Leeds 2. Forward, terrific power by Batty. Now he looks for colleagues. Oh, he nearly got it through to Strachan. Maybe he will yet. Strachan! Little Strachan trying to wriggle through. Weatherall's let it get round him. Smith! That has to go down as a mistake by David Weatherall. Alan Smith was right in his back pocket, and the ball just got away from him. There's no doubt that Smith had a chance then. Winterburn doesn't want to use the keeper, and he slipped. Carl Schutt. Arsenal survive, but they're definitely rattled. Seaman can afford to smile. Winterburn, well, he seemed to be in 2 minds, which is maybe why he slipped in the first place. And Carl Schutt, sensing that Seaman was off his line, went straight for the target. Batty with the kick. McAllister. Carl Schutt, who's looked a little bit isolated on that right side sometimes. Oh, maybe he doesn't need anybody else. Still Schutt, what a fantastic run! And it was Dixon who finally got the tackle at the end of a magnificent run by Carl Schutt. Create doubt and uncertainty, make them turn. He runs past Selly, he goes past Linnigan. And finally it's Lee Dixon who came across from right back. Campbell, that's a good ball into the middle. Smith underneath, Wright tries to get on it. McAllister who cleared. And Schutt who put it into the crowd. Arsenal's throw. Ian Wright making himself available. Good turn by Wright. Smith at the near post, fabulous goal. Arsenal have scored. Out for 5 games. He's been back in for the last 10, and this is a terrific goal, and credit goes to Ian Wright. Ian Wright stepped away from Fairclough. Here he is again. Campbell's with him. Campbell, it just went under his feet. Oh, it's gone back to Ian Wright. Oh, what was said to Arsenal in the dressing room at half-time? To look a much more positive and forward-going outfit. McAllister. Dorigo. Chris White. Linnigan let it drop, but Seaman was out of his area. Throw to Leeds. McAllister tries to knock it back in, shuts in there, they've equalised! Carl Shutt makes it one apiece, and still these teams prove virtually inseparable in the FA Cup. "70 minutes gone, and Shutt was on it in a flash." Kevin Campbell. Just Wright and Alan Smith ahead of him. Campbell. Left foot shot was blocked. McAllister has it. Well done, Morrow. Smith. Morrow. Smith. Back to Merson. The left foot isn't quite as good as the right foot. Carl Shutt. Foul has been given against Linnigan. Well, this is an interesting position for Leeds. It's certainly within range of a strike on the target. McAllister runs onto it. Wonderful strike! Wonderful strike, Gary McAllister. Oh my goodness me! What a goal! What a smile! And what a roar at Ellen Road! 9 minutes left. An absolutely blistering free kick. He stood well back from the ball, and I just wonder if Arsenal disregarded him. Little shake of the head. But it was Powell that beat the keeper. Rocastle over his head. That'll just go out of play before Carl Shutt gets there. Campbell. Ian Wright. Oh, he's equalised! 2-2. Ian Wright celebrates his return to the side after that suspension with a goal in the 83rd minute. And it's 2-2. Smith. Merson. Bataillou closed him down, and it just hit the woodwork. The tightest of angles that Merson went for. Well, he'd beaten Lukic, didn't quite beat the post. Oh, Dorigo's knocked it into the path of Merson. Here's Merson. The chance was gilt-edged, but John Lukic stood his ground. It was a very good save. A rare mistake by Dorigo. And look at Merson. He was on it like lightning. And John Lukic, the former Arsenal player, who won 2 championship medals with them. Keeps the score at 2-2. Adams, who put his header over the bar. go. They wouldn't want to lose possession at the moment. They've just got Chris White back. Did Seaman step behind? I think he did. Yes, the corner's been given. Adams, who tried to shield the ball so that the keeper could claim it. Officially 30 seconds left of this first period of extra time. 8 is shut, 2 is Weatherall. Gary McAllister, who'll take the corner. Gives a little signal. Gary Speed's header and a wonderful save, Seaman. Gary Speed so close to continuing his record of scoring in every FA Cup match so far this season. Merson. Ian Wright, left foot. It's in. Lukic got a hand on it, but he couldn't keep it out. Ian Wright celebrates his return with a second goal. Having equalised to force extra time, has now put Arsenal ahead. Lukic will be disappointed. He got 2 hands on it but didn't succeed in pushing it over the bar. What went wrong in the Leeds defence? They were caught right through the middle. Lee Chapman. Oh, he gave it away tomorrow. Rocastle's won it back. Still Rocastle, still Rocastle. Carl Schutt, good chance here for Leeds. Cut out by Tony Adams, does the captain's job, forces a corner when there were so many white shirts behind him. Morrow's header! Oh, Seaman's plucked it away! My goodness me! David Morrow angling for the corner. And again! Rocastle! And somehow Arsenal have got it clear, or have they? But it was a desperate scramble in the goalmouth before that. Weatherall's header, which was looping into the corner. Arsenal edging closer to a fantastic victory in the FA Cup. Having been 2-0 down at home in the first match at Highbury at half-time, they came back to equalise and force the replay. Ian Wright ended his suspension and proves their hero on the night with 2 goals to beat Leeds by 3 goals to 2. What a fabulous match. So many memories, so much good football, and played in such a great spirit.